for our third game of the weekend. Little technical internet issues here getting started, but caught the initial face-off. Josie gives it over to Bailey. Bailey back over to Moose. Moose skates up, puts it through Al's skates. Up off the glass and to the center. Josie can't get to the middle for a shot. Bailey gets the shot off. Josie goes to the corner with it. Reston Raider coming up the side, sends it up to Al, dumps it right back in. And sent down along the boards. Al skates it around. Al goes wide. Gets it poked away at the hash marks. Amber at the blue line. Sends it on net. It's tipped more on net by a Reston Raider. Battle back behind the net. Kendall back there. Kendall gives it to, looks like Liz, who couldn't quite stuff that in. Bounces to the front. Liz picks it up. Gets it knocked away. And Raiders come down near side. 2-on-1. Amber forces her to the outside. Battle in the corner. Spits towards the net. Braden skates it around behind the net. Up the boards. The D pinches in and gets it. Liz pops it up. Shot in. Janelle gets it. Tips it up. Can't get it out. Shot on net. Cat clears that to the corner. Braden nearly runs the ref over, sending it up to Sophia. D pinches in, keeps it in. Sophia Braden battling over on the board, spits out to the middle. Janelle intercepts and tips it out. Janelle chases it down. Raiders come around the near side. Get it, dump it all the way in the zone. Moose on the far side, dangles. Moose pass up to Molly, intercepted. They put it in off Moose. Moose goes in. Moose in with a shot. Tipped up and over the back of the net. Raiders come up 1-on-3. All the 14ers backing up and they dump it in. Moose with one on her. Moose gets taken out in the corner. Takes out the girl. Harkey up the near, Molly up the near boards. Bounces across to the middle, and Brooke dangling in front of the net. Gives it to Braden. Nice pass over to Josie. Josie goes in. Sends it to the net, and the goalie covers that. So 11:43 left here in the first period. 14ers tied with the Reston Raiders. Molly, Bailey, Josie up there. Molly wins it, goes back to Amber, down to Josie, back to Bailey, and no shot. Battle on the boards. Al keeps it in. Shot by Bailey into the shin guards. Al steps in, sends it towards the net, goes wide. Josie in the corner, nice turn. Centering pass up to Al. Al shoots, tipped, and goes wide. Reston in the corner. Circles around right through the top of their crease. Al pinches, keeps it in. Liz, the sole forechecker as the 14ers go for a change. And the Raiders get a breakout. Nice interception by Harkey. Battle on the boards here. Amber takes her into the boards. Liz skates away with it. Liz to Amber, goes through her. Not going to make it all the way for an icing. They send it all the way out. Al has it, dumps it in. 14ers tag up. Kendall goes in full speed. Lets the girl cut next to the net and comes up here on the near side. Poke check by Lily, sent through Al. No ice. Amber behind the net with it. Amber spins a couple of times. Sends it up to Kendall over her stick. D gets it, dumps it in. Lily picks it up. Lily circles in around behind the net. Tries to send it up the boards. Raiders pick it up, and Kendall dumps it out of the zone. Raiders turn it over. Lily and Sophia in there. Lily behind the net with it. Pops it up over the top of the net. Janelle gets the shot, goes wide. Raiders come up. Braden keeps it in. Braden shot on net, and the goalie holds on to that one with 9:30 left here in the first period. Molly in the face-off. Kicks it off to the side, and the Raiders send it up past Braden. Brooke back for it. Brooke up the boards behind Janelle. Raiders get it. Janelle picks up the pass, tipped by Molly. Raiders get it out. Brooke has it. Brooke over to Braden. Braden up the boards. Josie tips it up and out. Sent back in. Gonna be no ice as it went right past Braden. Braden chases it around behind. Off the boards. Out to their D. Nice job by Josie taking the body away. Molly picks up the puck. Molly gets hooked. They don't call that one. Raiders go around behind the net. Bailey in there forechecking. They send it up the boards. Amber shot on net. Pad save. Sent all the way over the far side. Raiders get it. Try to send it up. Moose gets it. Head shot on the Raider there, blocking that shot. Amber steps down, picks up the puck. Sees it. Bailey across. Bailey has it. Bailey shoots right into the goalie with 8:16 left. Still tied at 0. 14ers and the Reston Raiders. Liz coming out. Harkey and Kendall with her. Amber moves back on D. Raiders win the face-off. Send it down past. Moose in a race for it. Moose gets it. Battles in the corner for it. Sends it up the boards. D's able to keep it in. Sends it right back into the corner. Comes back up. Harkey tries to send it out. It gets blocked again. Shot. Wide of the net. Cat lets it go. Kendall on the far side. Cat sees Liz. Liz and Harkey 2-on-1 going in. Liz to the middle. Shot. Rebounds there. And neither of them able to pick up that rebound. Comes up the near side. Raiders centering pass. Tipped high all the way across to the far side. Sophia on the far side gets it. 3 Raiders there. Keep it in. Al has it. Al up to Harkey. Harkey looks across, sees Sophia breaking. Sophia grabs it off the boards. Goes into the corner, turns, gives it up to Lily. Gets tipped. And Al comes back on the back check and gets the girl into the corner. Brooke comes in, takes over as well. Lily steals it. Sends it down, gonna be no ice. Lily can't win that race, and Raiders send it up the near boards. Weird bounce off the boards, but goes right to them. Raiders pick it up as they come in the zone. Sent around behind the net. Al with it. Al trips over the goal line. Comes out. Josie with it. Josie holding on to it, protecting it. Josie threw a couple. And 14ers all decide to change while the loose puck is right there in front of the bench. Braden comes through, smashes the girl on the boards, skates away with the puck, sends it up the boards, kicks it to herself, sends a nice pass over to Josie. Josie gets in the zone. Josie shoots. The goalie holds it and stops there as Braden was there for the rebound, had it popped back out. So 5:58 left here in the first period. Molly, Bailey, Josie out there. Moose and Amber back on D. It's like Raiders win it, but give it up. Send it up to Moose. Moose keeps it in. Finally, Raiders get it out. Moose can't quite handle that. Bailey comes through, knocks the puck off. Molly battling on the boards on the far side. Spits back to Amber. Amber to Bailey on the near side. Molly picks up the loose puck. Long pass, but Moose was able to tip it and then come back and pick it from that cherry picker. Moose with a move behind the net. Moose looks off of a Raider skate. Sent further to the side by Kat. Amber in the corner with it. Amber protects. Sends it up the boards. Pops out towards the front of the net. Moose sends it over to Josie on the far side. Raiders able to pick it up and send it in. Moose misses it. Flashes girl gets away with that one. Moose comes back, gets the loose puck. Josie sends a pass just a little behind Bailey. And the Raiders able to pick that up and come back in. Shot ends up going wide of the net. Amber behind the net with it with time. Amber up the far side. Bodies through a couple. And finally another Raider comes in and poke checks it away. Battle over on the boards. Puck comes loose. Brooke ends up with it. Brooke tries to go up and around, gets bodied, but stays on the puck. Rips it across to Kendall, a little too high and hard for that. Harkey picks it up, sends it most of the way in the zone. And forecheck. Harkey battling on the boards there. Liz gets it, gives it to Harkey. Harkey hits the outside of the net. Liz picks up the rebound, gives it to Sophia. Sophia backhand, tipped in, and Liz touches it in. So Liz from Sophia and Harkey on the first 14ers goal. And the 14ers go up 1-0 here. Now Lily's out there, Janelle and Sophia on the wings. Al and Braden back on D. Puck one to Sophia, to Al, to Janelle. Back to Al. Al dumps it in. All the way down in the far corner there. Raiders have it, come out one-on-one on Braden. Go wide, Braden, nice pinch to the body. Sends it out of the zone. Raiders have to regroup. Nice neutral zone play by them, but couldn't quite handle it. Al picks up the loose puck. Al spins, turns it over. Lily comes through, gets it. Can't get it out of the zone. Raider makes a nice little turn deep. Pops out to the middle, stays in the zone though. Al picks it up, sends it. Raiders regroup again. Al steps up. That's going to be no ice. Braden back in our zone behind the net. Braden to Sophia. Whips it through. Past Molly. Raiders put it in off sides. Tag up. Raiders bring it in. Step through Al. Step around Braden. Sophia comes in. Nearly knocks it away. Rebounds there. And Raiders able to pick up that rebound and put it in. 2:29 left here in the first. Tied at 1. Molly in there centering Josie and Bailey. Comes out, Moose has it. Moose dangles in our zone. Hits Bailey, who gets bodied off. Moose comes up behind, picks up the puck. Moose loses it as she tries to go in the zone. Spit back to Bailey. Bailey pass across to Amber. Amber passes up to Josie. Josie can't catch it, but gets it in the zone anyway. The Raiders pick it up and come back the other way. 2-on-2 with the back checker. Battle here on the boards underneath us. Amber gets it, just dumps it right back out. Raiders have it, shoot it in. Cat tips it into the corner. Molly sends it up. Their D gets a shot, real weak, but shot anyway. Moose sends it out. They send it back in, tag up. Amber with some time. 2 forecheckers now coming in. Amber back behind the net, turns. Up to Josie. Josie takes her time, puts it off the boards to Liz. Liz gets bodied off. Another change with the puck right in front of the bench. Liz picks it up, sends it over to Harkey. Harkey passes across off a skate. Amber picks it up, gives it to Moose. Moose back to Harkey. Comes back to Moose. Moose skates it in. 1 minute left here in the first period. Moose cuts to the net, comes in, goes back behind. Moose sends it towards the net. Kendall battling there, can't get the puck. Raiders pick it up, send it all the way out on the near side, and Liz, covering D, had cheated in to try to intercept that. Liz gives it to Brooke, who misses the one-time pass. Liz with some speed here. Gets it taken away. Raiders come in, 1-on-4, still with the puck. Poked away by Liz a couple of times. Finally, Liz gets it. Liz protects it. Gives it to Brooke. Amber lets that one go through, and Cat holds on to that with 12.9 seconds left here in the first period. And for those watching at home, we are going to have a Zamboni break here between the first and the second. So we will go off for about 10 minutes while they do that, and then we will be back on the same screen here. Face off, into the corner. Sophia goes to retrieve. Sophia whips it up the boards, knocked out of the air by Raider. Goes to the front. Amber sends it over the side. Janelle has it, and that is the buzzer for the end of the first period. So, as I just mentioned, for those listening at home, Chris, we are going to go have a Zamboni break, Chris, and we will be back here in about 10 minutes, Chris. So text Kelly and ask why it went offline again. And we'll be back here in